Zadie told me years ago, and his papi told him too. Fathers cry for their children, and Hashem does the same. When we hurt, so does He. Yes, He feels our pain. Tears of pity from His eyes in the cup sadly flow. One day when it's full, all our troubles will go. We will dance, we will fly in the sky like the birds. And I cry, little one, 'cause I'm touched by your word.
One more question, Daddy dear. Answer please, if you will. Just how deep is this cup? Tell me when will it fill? Don't you think it is time that the sun forever shine? Don't you think it is time, dear Daddy,
Little one, it is time. I question that too. So let's ask Him and go together, me and you. Father dear, do you hear our worries, our fears? Will your eyes ever dry? Is your cup filled with tears? To say the things I've never said, of the impressions of your child. The thoughts are running through my head.
As far back as I can remember, you said Shema with me at night. Each week I saw you welcome Shabbos. I saw your candles burning bright.
And the love we have for you, and only I do, you're all but mommy, you did our arms
Dear friends, family, community, thank you all, each and every one of you, for coming this evening and making this event the success it is. I think it is especially appropriate that we honor our dear mother with the Sefer Torah, because that is what she stood for throughout the years. The song we just sang aptly describes how she raised us, and our Torah was her #1 aim, to share with each of us short thoughts that come to mind, some memories. I don't know how many could say this, but I could certainly say this, and with pride, that when I was away from home, as far as it could have been, I wasn't really distant. Because not a day passed by without a phone call. Whether I was calling home, and if I missed calling home, then my mother knew how to call me, how to reach me on my cell phone. Whether I was learning in South Africa, or in Belgium, or in England, or even in Russia, wherever it could have been, the phone lines were always open, and every single day we had a conversation together. She always cared. My mother was such an attentive listener. She always gave me her ear, and even when there was no answer, she empathized. And any burdens, any troubles I may have had that day, they just disappeared. She just gave this listening ear and tender words that that she always knew what to say, no matter how downcast and how down and out, she was there to brighten the day. I want to share my sentiments, my feelings for my mother. Should live up to that which she stood for and that which she stands for, the Torah which was written today and dedicated in her honor. We should all stand true to the Torah, and with this Torah we should merit speedily to greet Mashiach Tzidkenu Heira.
It was a very warm Chassidish house. This week's Parsha, it says Yosef ben Shvas Rishona. My name is Yosef, my name is Yaakov, but when I was 17, and on, till I got married, there was always a house when I was in Crown Heights that I knew I could always go to, without an invitation, without calling in advance. And that was at the Kievman house. And the warmth in this world. And since Hanukkah is coming up, Hanukkah is 8 days, 8 candles. She left over 8 kids. 8 candles. Just like the candles of Hanukkah light up the world, Tzipora left 8 candles, 8 shining, bright candles, who are lighting up the world from Highland Lakes to England to Australia, the world over. So I'm sure that the nachas that her children give her, the ganze mishpacha, who definitely will stand there in Shemayim, and we beg her Tzipora, I'm sure she's in the highest places in heaven, that she should ask Hashem that enough is enough, it's time for Mashiach to come, and hopefully we'll see her together with all the other tzaddikim and all the other Jews with the building of the Holy Temple speedily in our days. Thank you.
In memory of our dear cousin
Tzipora Kievman. I spent many lovely Shabbos in Tzipora's house, in the Kievman's house on Sterling Street. It was a home that I really enjoyed, very warm and beautiful singing, good food, good atmosphere. And for many years, that was my favorite house. When I was a bacher until I got married, when I was in Crown Heights, that was always the house that I went to and I enjoyed. And I miss those beautiful Shabbos. And I wish the whole Kievman family lots of nachas from the ganze Mishpacha. And we should hopefully be zeichet to Mashiach and see Tzipora back with us speedily in our days. Thank you.
Mitzvah, our sages tell us that one mitzvah brings another in its track, and the Eibishter should help that my son-in-law, together with my daughter, that they should go Michael El Koyo from strength to strength, and they themselves should be a personal example and influence others in the ways of Hashem. Amen. Kenji Hiratzai, Mamshach, all their inyanim, all the things they do, Menucha, Simcha, serenity and joy and feeling good. And they bring up their children with all that they need, and it should be gesundheit, being well, and freiligheid, and with joy. Amen.
Tonight, I think we're able to perpetuate the memory of Mommy, of our dear mother, and for the generations to come. Where Hashem, Mashiach comes speedily, Mommy will see the video, you'll see that we don't let you down and we won't let you down. We'll continue to strive and thrive for that which you stood for. Thank you, Mommy, for raising us the best way along with Tati. We should only have simcha, that which you longed for and aimed for. We should always have a life full of happiness and joy.